Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Laststandgamers, and welcome. So today we have a very interesting battle lineup. We have an ultimate free-for-all. We've got defenders, we've got various ships from other community members. It's going to be absolutely crazy. So let's begin. Let's get you guys off to your corners and we'll have a nice little fight on our hands. So the battle is almost about to begin. As we can see, we've got ships all over the place. We've got Glitcher in one of my test experimental ships here. As you can see, it's got a hell of a lot of firepower, but you can see it shreds through rockets pretty quickly. So what we're going to be seeing here is various different ships try and go for the engagement. So if we come over here, it looks like we've got two beacons already engaging over here. Oh no, it's not. It's just multiple beacons on the defender itself. So a smart player at the beginning would just move around the actual fight itself and not get himself too stuck in. But we'll see exactly what happens here. There's going to be tragedy around every single corner. It looks like Stonelord is coming in on that particular guy. Glitcher is spinning around like a maniac trying to wrestle for the control of that ship. You can see the weird pattern of missiles actually coming out the front of it, and just how many missiles are avoiding them pods. You've just got to wrestle with the control of them gyroscopes though and swing it around, and it can be a little bit harder in this environment to go for it. But we'll see exactly what happens. Glitcher looks like he's just flying straight through, spinning around, trying to cause as much havoc as possible. Missiles are going everywhere. Looks like Mr. Harmony there is pulling up, trying to get a little bit of a flank on, perhaps. Maybe even break off that attack. Maybe he's realised that Glitcher's ship itself is going to be pretty hard to actually target with them missiles. You can see the missile batteries going everywhere. Now if we come up here, looks like there's a small engagement going on between Stone, Faz. The missile turrets are hitting each of these ships hard. They are twisting, trying to get as much fire on the target. Faz himself is taking some serious shredding damage to the back of his ship. It won't hold for long. He needs to break off that engagement. Let's check out what's going on the other side of the map with Wizard and whatnot. So Wizard was last spotted on this side of the map here. We've got multiple beacons. It looks like there is some sort of fight going on here. We just need to load it in and see what happens. Come on, Space Engineers. There we go. So we've got OJ Wizard and he's fighting. OJ Wizard. ODJ Wizard. And who is he actually fighting here? Oh, he's decided to fight John Frank. So John Frank's got his beacons off to try to cause a little bit of confusion by the look of it. Now John Frank himself, if he wants to take out that defender, he needs to focus all his firepower on key areas. His mobile turrets are going to be absolutely useless. Let's break off that attack and move over to the other side. It looks like TM Davis is also joining in on the attack, but the turrets are getting distracted between them two targets. So let's jump back over to the other side and see what's exactly going on. So as the beacons start to flare up, we see missile fire going absolutely everywhere. So the beacon here of this ship, this spinning ship that I've built here is not holding its own. It just requires a lot of movement to get into position. You can see he's just spewing out rockets in that direction towards the defender itself there. Hopefully, but he knows that both of his weapons are actually activated. He does need to lead the target a little bit more to get shots on the target. So if we start to see them missiles are absolutely just literally flying behind it. They are shredding Panda's defender though. He needs to keep up that sort of gyroscopic movement or he's going to have some serious issues on his hand. This is quite a fight. You can see all these guys are going at it, but the missiles are just missing or trailing behind. Now if we actually look at shifting Panda's defender, he's trying to do the rotary tactic the best he can, and it looks like Stonelord is actually coming up on the back of the pod itself. This might not be good for him, because everyone's on the flank of everyone. This is just one of them insane battles where everyone's starting to lose control of the ships. Now, to be honest though, simulation speed's not going too bad, but he does need to understand the range of the missiles is only 800 meters, so these guys are currently out of range. So he's still firing away to the best of his ability. The ship is holding its own. It's not got too much damage. The decoy pods are taking a little bit of a shredding, but that's exactly what they're designed to do. Let's jump back into the heat of it over here. So we've got, which version? This is the shifting Panda version of the defender ship that's quite popular, and he's actually going to engage Husker here. It looks like they're breaking away from the Glitcher craft that I've been working on for some reason, maybe because the decoy pods are a little bit effective, but the defenders shouldn't have too much of an issue dealing with it. Was that a small ram I see coming in here? We've got Stonelord targeting the rear, a bit of a double team from Husker and Stonelord on the back of that defender, just what it needs. And on the flank we've also got Glitcher coming in. He's trying to move into position. The atmospheric thrusters, well not the atmospheric thrusters, don't really function particularly amazing on this craft, so you've got to make quick spinning attacks and then get the hell out of here. So let's see if he's able to do that on this pass. So as he gets within that 800-meter range, all the missiles are going into the target. But it takes a bit of practice, a bit of aim. And when I've been trying to use this thing, you can see how it's trying to target them decoy pods, but it's just having no effect at all on the target. Just bouncing pretty much all over the place. Now here we go. He's got the 2 pods spinning right through the fight here, trying to target it. Oh, it's absolutely mad. And rockets are going off right in front of him since he's travelling at such high speed. So now he's in range. This is where he needs to use them gyroscopes to his advantage and get them on target. But he's still just missing. Right, we've got Stone also trying to target the back of Glitcher here. Glitcher needs to start spinning that ship. It's going to be the demise otherwise. Right, let's have a look at what's going else in other areas. We've got Wizard with the Defender here. He's spinning out of control. And it looks like Faz is actually bringing the fight to him. Is this going to be an attempted ramp? Oh, yes, he's doing that. I've seen this happen before. This is where you decapitate the Defender and take its decoy pods off. So that right decoy pod now has been removed from the Defender and shots are going into the centre of it. Oh, it's not looking good at all for him there. Let's continue having a look around. It looks like Wizard's actually fallen out of his cockpit. Hopefully he'll manage to get back into one of them reserve ones. As we go over, TM Davis, it looks like he's broke off the attack just a little bit there, and he's delivering some really decisive hits to the back of Azerton's craft. We've got Wizard here. He is taking some firepower. People know that they need to get rid of these defenders early on, and that looks like exactly what's happening here. Let's do a quick spin around and see if we're missing any other action in the other areas. So we'll do a quick zoom out. You see everything seems to be going along fine there. Stone's up here. I don't know if he's struggling with control for his ship or he's actually in the fight with Shifting Panda here. But it looks like he's doing his best to try and engage in. But there's just no missiles going out in that direction. Harmon is moved over here as well, trying to get in on that fight. Let's have a quick check just to see how everything's going on. So Faz is there. Husker has broken off the attack. I don't see Glitcher about at the moment in my ship, so I don't know what's exactly happened to him. But these guys are closing in on each other very, very quickly. Fazington's ship has done some serious damage to the Defender. I've not seen the Defender come off this badly from a fight in quite some time. We might have a new victor here. Shifting Panda's Defender on the other side is doing really quite well. There's a fight here, and once again it looks like they're going for some collisions. They are trying to chop off them arms of the Defender itself. Once them arms have been removed, the turrets can actually target some vital components. So if we look a little bit further up, we've got Harmony here, who looks like he's taken quite a few hits. He's drifting, he's out of control. I don't see what's exactly going to be happening to him. And I just can't see Glitcher with my ship anywhere in the area. There we go. Okay, yeah. He's still absolutely fine by the look of it. He's just fighting for control once again. It looks like he's actually even attempted to close in on Husker. Now the issue with this particular ship, it does drift. Oh look, hang on, it looks like it has taken some damage to the central ring, but we've still got a massive amount of missiles going there forward, so it should be enough. My big worry here is that these decoy pods have started to fail on the inside. The Gatling guns have actually shredded through them. So Husker's going off to finish Harmony. Glitcher's going to chase them down, but let's have a look at the main fight here. So Shifting Panda looks like he's getting his hull ripped apart by some of these smaller ships. Stonelord's got a lot of firepower in them broadsides. If we actually have a look there with all that Gatling gun fire, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. I love a good battle in Space Engineers. There's nothing more. Shifting Panda's almost been severed, and in fact all that's holding him together is glass at the moment. Wow. These loose components going through this area, these loose bits in this area as well. This ship's not going to be holding together for long if he doesn't get out of that firefight. Let's check out Glitcher, see what he's doing in my ship. At the current moment in time, he looks like he's just trying to get over to the fight. This is the big issue of this ship that I've been quickly throwing together. It just can't get over to the locations fast enough. It needs a little bit of a better propulsion. So if we just head back over, we can see who's really still in the standing. So TM Davis, Frank is out of the fight. By the look of it, Wizard might be out of the fight. He looks like he's trying to sort his cockpit out or find another one inside the damage area. Everyone else seems to have disappeared on my actual HUD. So it's either that they've moved to a different location, or something's gone very long. It looks like Stone's fighting for some sort of control of his ship. He's still got pretty good maneuverability. So to wrap that up, there was 2 ships remaining, and these battles do go on for quite some time. So here we have TM Davis's ship, and we've also got Stone's ship somewhere in the distance. Both are still semi-functional. This thing is not doing too well. But if we have a quick jump into the entity list and we have a look at the Corgi as well. The Corgi is pretty good intact. I managed to hit them both with a few missile volleys from my own ship, but you can see they're pretty much clustered with holes and damage and heavy armor and whatnot. It's had impacts from ramming. Anyway, a lovely battle. And remember, if you want to take part in future battles and mini events like this, get stuck in with the LSG community. We're always trying to run fun things just like this one. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.